Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at a database called Sage Journals. Sage has a huge collection of resources just for the social sciences, so you should be able to find lots of useful information on your communication project. To find Sage, we're going to go to the library homepage, which is where I am right now. Then we're going to click on Databases and eReference. These are in alphabetical order, so we can click on S, and the one we're going to look for is called Sage. So click on Sage Journals, and this will take you to the search page. When you're on the search page, you'll see a box right here, and you could start your search right away. But remember, we want to have separate boxes for separate ideas. So I'm going to click on Advanced. There are other ways to search Sage, especially if you know a particular journal you want to investigate. But if you're just looking for a topic, you want to start here. Let's choose Advanced Search so we get those multiple boxes. This way, you can use one box for each search term and keep your idea separated. Extra boxes can be added if necessary. For this example, I'm going to use a topic I've already developed. Before you start, make sure to identify your keywords and think about similar and related search terms, just like I've done in this chart. If you're not sure how to do this, check out the video on finding keywords, linked below this video. So I put my first idea, oil spill, in the first box. Notice I put oil spill in quotation marks. This is something called phrase searching, and it allows you to find those two words as they appear, oil spill together, not oil somewhere and spill somewhere else, but only those two words as they appear together. Then I'm going to put my second idea, publicity, in the second box. Boolean operators work just the same as they do in other databases. So I'm going to go ahead and add or risk communication here. If you're not sure how to use Boolean operators, check out the video linked below this one. Remember that you can use or to search for two related ideas at the same time. Over on the left-hand side, you have options for different parts of the metadata that you can search. You could search for anywhere in the entire entry, or you could search just title, author, keywords, abstract, or affiliation. However, since I'm not really sure exactly what to look for, I'm going to just leave it as anywhere. You can look by particular journal title, but we don't have a journal we're looking for. Next, you can select a particular publication date. I like to set it for the last 10 years. It's the year 2020, so I think I'll do 2010 to 2020. Right here, we have a few other options. All content, which means everything that's in the database. Open access content, which refers to a special kind of publication that is open without a subscription, and the only content to which I have full access option. I'm going to click on this one right now, so I don't find anything that we can't access. However, if you click on all content and you find something that we don't have in our database, you can request it through Interlibrary Loan. I'm going to leave citation search alone for right now, and I'll click search. Okay, so we see 613 results, so we're going to need to limit a little bit more. If you look over here on the right-hand side, you'll see a few ways to limit the type of articles. This time, we're only interested in research articles, so I'm going to click that option. If you look under Subject, you can limit even further. For instance, you might limit to just communication and media studies. You should be careful with this though, because it is easy to accidentally get rid of something that might be useful to you. For instance, you might find an article in a psychology journal to be really useful. But since we have so many results, we're going to use this limiter anyway. So now we've narrowed it down to 37 results, which is much more manageable. You can also reorganize by using the sort option. You can sort by relevance, which is the default. You can also sort by the date it was published, by which article was the most cited, or most downloaded. This is a good way to see what kinds of articles are popular right now and what people are writing about. If you don't find the results you're looking for, you will need to revise your search. Try different search terms from your brainstorming chart and Boolean operators. If you can't remember how to use Boolean operators, check out the video linked below this one. Once you find an article that you're interested in reading, click on the title and read the abstract to determine if this is something that might be useful to you. You can then look on the left-hand side for your options to read the whole article. It might say download PDF, open EPUB, or view full text HTML. So that is a quick overview of Sage Journals. The most important thing to remember is that it does take some time to develop a good search. You usually have to try different search terms, use Boolean operators, set different limiters, and have patience as you learn to use this new database. If you have any questions, or you have any trouble finding sources, send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you.